welcome along and welcome back to Attingham Park. Today we are going to be getting on with the winter wheat seeding. We have 3 fields that we need to get planted over the next 2 days. We're going to start off with field 6 because in all honesty it is the easiest for us to start with. Field 12A, that needs to be finished with some fertilizing. We've got some more of the slurry generated over the last few hours, so we should be all right with that and able to get that on there. It's not going to be a complete field's worth, but it should be enough to cover the majority of the field. I think we've got another 7,000 liters of that, so we've got to get that onto there. Our biggest problem is actually our biggest field. So field 13, that is in a position where it is currently well, it's currently full of rocks, in all honesty, and we have got to do something about that in order to progress it. So we're gonna have to get the cultivator out, get that cultivated first. We then have to throw the stone picker across it and get that job done on there, and then finally we'll be able to get it seeded with this. Yeah, there's a fair amount of work to do. It also hasn't been scanned yet, so I have no idea currently if we actually need to do any plowing on it. In fact, let's have a look. We should be able to see if it needs plowing from here. No, so we are fortunate in that it doesn't need plowing, but we do need to, at the very least, get the stones off it, because as you can see, both it and field 14 are completely full of stones. So we're going to try and cultivate both of these. We'll probably do field 14 over the winter, but yeah, we've got to cultivate and pick up stones on field 13 today. So let's get this tractor started on here. We'll put it into the field, create a course, which should be absolutely fine. It won't move far enough across, so it's hiding underneath there. Generate me a fieldwork course, and there we are, starting in the bottom corner. Actually, I want to do slightly different on here. We'll do 3 headlands because hopefully that should give it enough space to turn around. Although, wrong tractor. Let's open the generator and try that again. Yeah, it's still trying to do it on that field there. Let's come back in, select this field. Sometimes it does this, so we'll clear that off and do another course. We will try and do 3 headlands, generate. We have got the right field selected this time. And if we close this, there we go. So 3 headlands, hoping that that is going to be enough space to turn around, because I don't want to be babysitting this tractor today. Unfortunately, we have way too much work to do elsewhere. But you can see how fiddly the first part of this field here is, and how important giving it plenty of space to turn around is. So we'll get it into position here. We've got wheat selected. Let's send it going, and yeah, with any luck, we can leave this to its own devices and it'll be perfectly fine. So as I said, the second job we need today is to get the cultivator out. We have not used this in a very long time, but I'm quite happy that we've kept it round. Otherwise, we wouldn't have anything to do this. It is a little bit scary that we've got a 3-meter power harrow cultivator doing this job, and we can't actually pick these stones up until we've done this job. So I am very, very aware of our time limits here, and this is why we are starting this today. We are going to be going full bore with all 4 of our tractors today because we simply have no other choice. And this is part of the reason why I'd really like to get another tractor on here, because when we get into this kind of situation where we have a lot of work to do at once, we are having to employ pretty much every tractor we've got, and that includes the little little board that we have, the little 2000. So new course on here, down to field 13, 2 headlands, center, sharp. Yep, all looking good. Let's generate a course. And that is starting down here. So, yep, that's all looking pretty good. So we can take this down to our start point and get this going. And thankfully, it isn't too far down here. Oh, it's not it's not a very big piece of equipment. Hopefully this 8340 will be able to get it go fairly quickly. And away it goes. I don't know what stone picker we're going to get on here or how much money we're going to have for that. But I think we might find out in a moment because we're going to have to sell some bales. But before I get on that, I want to hook up to our spreader and get this going on the field. We're going to have to do this job ourselves. So it's going to require our own input here. This is not going to go very far. I think we might get maybe 2.5 rows out of this. We do have a lot of manure kicking about, and over the winter I think we're going to try and get a manure spreader and use that on some of our other fields to try and up the amount that we have on there. That's all good. Let's refill that. But this only holds 8,000, and yeah, we got 93% full on here. So the pigs have been creating a nice amount for us. We just need to make sure that we use it as best we can. And yeah, the manure is going to be part of that. And we'll see how much further this slurry goes as well. It looks like we might get about halfway through this field, giving some strips with a little bit of gap to give us as much coverage as possible. We're down to sort of 15% as we're approaching the very middle of the field. And yeah, we've got just over half this field done. That's not bad at all. A very good start with this. Means that we should be able to reduce the amount that we have to use on here for the actual fertilizer, which is great. That's going to save us a load of money. I have noticed that one of my other tractors, though, is blocked by something. And I'm kind of wondering which one that is. And actually, with no surprise at all to me, it is this one. So let's stop that. And yeah, it's trying to turn around and get this bit here done, I think. So nearest waypoint. Yeah, and there. Interesting bit of choice here from Courseplay to come up and do this field this way. I think it might have messed up slightly in how it was choosing to do things. The fact that it's had problems turning around there is not too horrible. I think we'll be back though in a minute to try and sort it out again. Meanwhile, with our spreader, our slurry spreader put away, we now want to see if we can generate a bit of money. And with this, the only tractor that's really available for us to do any carting with, we're going to pick up the bales here off field 2B, get this field cleared, and then we should be able to go and sell these. I think, how many we got? 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe 15 bales here. We've got space on here at the moment for 6. So there's a full bale trailer's worth, at least here. Let's go get the front loader, and then we can start loading these bales up and getting them onto the trailer. And yeah, make enough money really to get field 13 scanned and to keep our hired workers moving. I'm beginning to think I might actually fit all of these bales on this bale trailer. We've got one left here which can go on the back with that one. And then we've got 4 left around the rest of the field. If I'm really careful, I might be able to get the remaining two, the two left over on the top. So yeah, we're gonna give it a go. We'll see how it goes, and maybe we'll get lucky and just be able to get them on the top. I don't think my front loader can reach that height, unfortunately. No, in fact, yeah, just getting these two on here is a bit of a struggle. So we're going to be left with 2 bales left over. I probably will put them, I think, on the on our bale stack. We'll just add them to our bale stack, and then all we have to do is get field 1 loaded up and sold as well. So all in all, that should work out fairly well. We'll get about 20-odd thousand for what we have on the trailer here as well. Just keeping an eye on our little 7610 here, as that is not a, well, yeah, that's doing a little bit of a wheelie at the moment. We need to get some more weight on the back of this trailer, I think. So let's get a little bit more weight on the back of this trailer. There might be a few more bales left here than I thought, actually, because we've got 2 down this end as well. I think that's going to leave us with 4 extra bales. So, yeah, not quite all off this field, like I was hoping. But that does just mean that there's more bales for us, which is not a bad thing. There's actually exactly enough bales to go on this trailer. We've got 4 here, which fit on the back, and 1 over there. Yeah, we've got space for 6, and we have 6 bales. So, fantastic. It is absolutely brilliant. We're going to be able to get all of this on here and sold this time, which is great. That's going to clear this field off. I mean, this field is currently wheat. It's wheat and canola, so this is going sorghum anyway next year, because we're merging these 2 fields. So this will be finished off and done over the winter with the merging of these 2. And yeah, that should be all good and sorted. So into here. That is not the cleanest of work, and I might leave those for the minute just so that we can push them on the back with these last couple of bales. And yeah, there are only 4 bales left over here, and we should be able to perch all 4 of these on the back of this trailer and even everything out, and hopefully our 7610 will be capable of moving this. Otherwise, we might have to rethink our strategy here a little bit. Oh, no. Yeah, I need to strap them on. Oh, they will go on like this, actually. But we won't get as many, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll only get 3 bales on the back this way. They will fit on there, but it's not great because we are going to be a bale short. Oh, and because we keep knocking them off the back. Oh, this is never fun trying to get these last couple of bales just smushed on here. Really, really want this to work. Okay, that has worked. Let's see if we can get the last few on as well. Okay, last pair of bales. Can we get these on the top here? Oh, without causing this all to fall off. Not without getting a lower connection on them. So we'll drop this right down and stab like that. Oh yeah, this is going to be nasty. Now, the thing is, I think if I clamp that on now, that is going to hold my forks as well. So, no, I need to rethink this. I've got an idea. Not the neatest bit of stacking I've ever done, but we do have all 4 bales here. Now, with some very careful, very slow maneuvering here, I could probably get all 4 of these on here at the same time. And then we just need to hold them in place well enough that they get strapped down. So let's do this on here. We also need to go and take our bag trailer and get... Oh, why is that doing that? There we go. Oh, come on. No, that is not going to go on there, unfortunately. Right. It probably helped if I had stacked them a little better. But they are not going to go on there. So we're going to leave that. We're going to go and take these 4 and put them back in the yard. And I think before we go and sell the bales we've got on this trailer, what we'll do is go and refill the cedar first. So I've managed to make it back to the farm very carefully with this stack. And they can just go straight in here. And yes, I did actually make it back with the stack. I'm slightly impressed with that. The weight distribution on this trailer is so much better for carrying these big bags with this weight that we have on the back of this tractor. So much better. I'm quite pleased with that. I don't know what we've run out of in our cedar though. That would actually be seeds. Are we overseeding this area? No, it is just really heavy on the seeds. So let's get this opened up. Like so. And go and grab a bag of seeds. And this bag is 85% full, so should be enough to at least get it going. I think this does take at least a full bag of seeds normally. But it is well past halfway through this field. So, yeah. Oh, it's pretty much filled it, though. That's not bad. I think it's doing all right as far as fertilizer goes. So we'll let it get back to it, and we're going to go and sell some bales. I'm really impressed by this little 7610. It has made it up here without any issues at all. It's just a fantastic little tractor. Despite the amount of weight it's pulling, it's been absolutely perfect. So we are just going to reverse it up into here. It's going to give us a whole load of cash. And then we're going to go and sort out our 7810, which has once again become blocked. This little 7610 tomorrow is going to be really, really busy. We need to get fields rolled. And we have 2 fields that need to be... Oop, didn't mean to do that. We've got 2 fields that also need to be... weeded as well. So yeah, this is going to be doing a lot of rolling. How much we make off that? 16,000. No, we're up to 20,000, so perfect. I think we made about 17,000 off that. Really, really good. But yeah, we've got 2 jobs that we haven't done today. We haven't rolled in any of the seeds that we've done so far, and that is going to be a full-time job for this little 7610 next game day. And also we've got to get rid of the weeds that are currently sitting in the 2 fields of canola we planted, so there's that job to get done as well. Yeah, we definitely took this field at the wrong angle. It shouldn't have been going along this hedgerow like this at this angle. It should have been running straight down this side of the field. So that's why we're having to babysit this a lot more than I wanted to. Which is to say, I didn't want to have to babysit this 7810 at all. So, yeah, it's not quite turned out how I'd liked. It's 3 o'clock and we're still on field 6. I would very much like to have been on to field 12A by this point. I don't know if we're going to be getting field 13 planted before winter either. To be honest, I'll be happy if we get 4 of our 9 fields planted before winter, though. It's not a bad number at all. It'll be a good place for us to be in. I'm going to leave this trailer actually out here so that we are able to easily hook up to it when we're looking to get the rest of the bales in later. But yeah, I think if we can get 4 fields done, then we'll be good. The one thing that worries me about it is the fields that we have got planted. Those are at the moment. So yeah, we've got 2A and 3. We're looking at having 6 and 12A planted as well. Those are not our biggest fields, not by a long shot. And you can see field 13 is nowhere near going to be ready to do before winter. Today's work on it has only got about halfway through. So yeah, 13 and 14 we're going to have to prepare over winter. 12B and 12C, we've missed our canola window for that. So what is our seeding window like come the new year? In March we can put in spring wheat, so that's good. March and April we can put in canola, so field 13 we'll be looking to get done in March. Field 12B, as it will be, we'll be looking to do March, April. And in fact, our sorghum does not start planting until April, May. So we have 6 days to get 5 fields done. If we can't get 5 fields done in 6 days, I am very worried. So I think we'll be okay. I think we're going to end up with a spring field of canola and a spring field of wheat, but that is fine. It's more that we need to get the last 2 fields done of winter wheat before winter comes in. And this tractor here is still having issues with this hedge. I'm unhappy with what I've done on here today. This, I think, is my one failure. I think I managed to get myself lined up wrong when I started the field, jumped into it too quick, and ended up putting it at the wrong angle to actually do the seeding. As we have an hour or so, though, let's see if we can put some care wheels on the 7610. So, customize. Oh, it could do with a repair as well. And while we got the money, that's a good idea. What have we got on here at the moment? We've got standard 76s. Let's see if we can... Ooh, there we go. Factory narrow 76s. Yeah, we can put twins on this. We can put rotations on this. Nope, I think we want the narrow 76 factory size in the Michelins. So customize that. Yes, okay. And this has... I think this does have enough horsepower. So our 7610 has 105 horsepower, and we are leasing the weeder 110. Oh, it's ever so slightly underpowered, but needs must at the moment. And we'll have to get this started on that. I think it would be really good to get some weeding out of the way today. And we should be able to do this and handle this for the last sort of hour or so that's left. At least until field 6 is completed seeding. And field 3 seems a pretty good place for us to get done. Yeah, anything we can do to get ourselves, or get the pressure off ourselves a little bit, is gonna be good. So... I am liking the idea of getting this going, and actually this little tractor has no issue working with this hoe at all. Yeah, this little tractor is handling this absolutely fine. We are beginning to lose the light a little bit, so I'm gonna just stick the lights on here. But we are actually gonna get a little bit ahead on this job for tomorrow, which I am in big danger of forgetting. We might get this tractor to go and do field 1 and swap things around a little bit. The rolling is very, very important, though. We need to get that done. But then so is this weeding. And actually, the job that is no longer quite so important, if we're not going to be seeding field 13 tomorrow, which I don't see how that's going to be possible, is going to be to take the cultivator off there and not worry about getting those stones picked up immediately, especially as we might have some rain on the way. Coming into December, we might even have snow. Coming up to the end of field 3 and coming up to 6 p.m. in the evening. Not too bad coverage, I think. It's getting harder to see the weeds at this point. Just have a quick look at how good our coverage has been. Turn that and that off, turn that on. A couple of little dots in the field, but otherwise really, really good. 2A, as you can see, is pretty full of weeds. So we'll have to deal with that next time. And I think I might just park this tractor up and leave these here. The 7810 is just finishing off the headlands on field 6. So that will be back here tonight, having finished that. The 8340, though, that is probably going to be continuing the job it's doing now into tomorrow. Get field 13 finished off and cultivated, ready for us to go picking up stones as soon as we have a moment. For now, though, I am going to leave this here. So we'll park this up. And all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.